Okay, today we're going to be looking at restoring another Mego, and this time it's one of the CHiPs figures, and it's Ponch, Poncharello, Arthur Poncharello, I want to say. Or was it Arthur Fonzarelli? No, it can't be Arthur. Don't know. Jerika Strada played him. I've already got the John figure, and I did a video about doing a restoration on him. So in some respects the Ponch figure is in slightly better condition in that his paint is all there on the head. He's got zombie greying. His gloves, his hands are in a bit better condition than John's. He has a few issues. He's got no equipment and his leg is broken. So what we're going to do in this video is restore the colour of his head. I'm going to use a good old Plastidip and tire black method, and we're going to repair his leg joint. Let's just have a look at what the body's like. That's interesting. So they did do him in a slightly different colour plastic to represent Jerika Strada's race. His legs there didn't come out, so it looks like it's a standard pin problem that affects a lot of Megos. Yeah, one side. I haven't got any replacement pins, so what I'll just do is pop a screw in there and that'll hold it nice. He's suffering from the usual cracked feet, but I use these for display purposes, so that'll work fine. I did notice when I was looking at him, when he came through the post, the head is literally hanging on by a thread, so I'm going to have to be very careful getting that out. And when we do it, I'm going to clean it up as well. Just use a bit of lighter fluid on that, clean it up. Okay, let's go and dip his head. I don't think the uniform actually needs much doing to it other than probably an iron. It's actually slightly less faded than John's. Good news is I did have a spare belt that came with John, which again is slightly damaged, but so I've got a belt for him. Haven't got any boots. The boots are really hard to get hold of, but what I've got is a couple of old Thor boots. So I'll probably cut these down and use some thinner to get the gold bands off, and they'll do okay as the little short boots. So first job is get his head off and then get him Plastidip. And let's see, this head is in a very poor shape. Ooh. Yeah, look. Not a lot you can do about that. Just got to be very careful popping it back on. I suppose you could fill it with resin or something. So I'm going to clean this up and then we'll go and dip him. Okay, so I just need a screw to go through it. I think this one might be a bit big. Yeah, it's going to stick out a bit. Let's find another one. I think I'm probably going to have to saw the end off this one. Let's do that. Okay, so sawn it off. That go in there, and that should just then screw into the remaining part of the knee joint. And just gotta keep this still, otherwise it won't go in. Close. just get my thin nose pliers and I'll screw that in. Okay, it's a little bit loose, but I might put some PTFE tape on it, and then I might send off for a new joint, but it'll look good under the trousers. Okay, so I've finished restoring Ponch. I also took the opportunity to do some work on John, so I've used the Plastidip to darken the faces, and you can see they did pretty much back to normal, which is really good. It took a couple of dips but worked very well. I cut the Thor boots down. They're not quite perfect, but they'll do until I can get another set. Like I said, I'd had a belt, so that's good, and I 3D printed some pistols. You can see that. And also went onto the amazingly good Toy Police site and downloaded his sticker sheet and got them printed out, so now I've got some stickers on them both. I realised as well I probably should change the trousers around on Ponch so that his fly is at the back, so it just looks a bit better than his gaping fly. I need to get another helmet. I've got one helmet and that's all I've got, so realistically I need 2 nightsticks, which I could 3D print. I might have a go at that. I need to fix a couple of the belts a little bit because they're both hanging off slightly. They're not perfect, but they're okay. And another helmet, and that's it. I don't think the Sarge figure was ever released in the UK. I don't remember ever seeing it when I was a kid. I used to see John and Ponch all over the place. But if I do manage to come across one of them, I'll obviously grab that to finish the set. They didn't do any villains, I don't think, in this range, but you could use a Action Jackson or something like that. But yeah, really nice little set. I remember these very fondly as a kid. Oh, sunglasses, that was it, they had sunglasses as well. Might be able to 3D print something like that, but at the moment I'm happy with the way they come out. Like I say, not perfect by a long shot, but they look good on display. So if you want to see any more Mego restorations, let me know. I've got quite a few old figures to do up. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks then, bye.